there guys, so today's video is going to be kind of like a chit chat get ready with me. I'm just gonna start by applying my eyeshadow primer. So I just wanted to film to like catch you guys up, even though I haven't really, really left you guys out of anything. I just felt like filming like a chatty video today. So I'm just gonna get ready to see my boyfriend. I am supposed to see him today, but he hasn't answered me yet, so I'm just gonna, film while I'm waiting for him, I guess. So I'm wearing my Cinderella shirt again. So I just wanted to start by priming my eyes, and I totally grabbed the wrong eyeshadow palette that I'm using today. So that's a great start, right? So I'm just gonna use my Dewdrop lip oil from ColourPop. Let me just grab the actual right palette that I'm supposed to use today. I am snacking on something right now because I felt like I needed a little bit of something to tie me over. So I'm trying this apple granola from Trader Joe's, and it's really, really good. So today I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics Sugar Cone palette because I haven't really filmed too many looks with it. I've only filmed the first impressions on it. So I figured I would use it. I think I used it in my last live too on Instagram, possibly. But I just felt like doing a dedicated video to it. So I'm going to use this, obviously. So I'm just going to set my eyes with my Marc Jacobs powder. Granola is like really, really chewy. And sometimes it can make you like really, really thirsty. So maybe I should have just eaten it first and then filmed, but it's alright. So yeah, anyway, I'm just going to jump right into the palette and catch you guys up on some stuff because I've just been going through a lot. I probably look really drained, and the reason why is that like I've been really upset about a lot of stuff. So yeah, so today I'm just going to use all four of the mattes again because I usually always do in this palette. So I'm going to start with Sugar Rush. And I'm going to use that as my transition shade. So I'm just going to start applying that. So, yeah, I've just been, like, really down and really stressed out about a lot of stuff. Probably have been having too much sugar today, so. I can't see an actual doctor, though, until like January, because like my insurance doesn't cover a regular doctor until like this year is over. So I think I'm finally able to like switch my insurance plan. Like I did switch back to Health First. We used to be on United Healthcare, but like I've also been like really hesitant to see a doctor because of everything, because of COVID and everything. But I did go to the dentist like a few weeks back, and they were really good about, taking care of me and making me feel safe. I just feel like I'm being the selfish one because I'm going without a mask and they have to work on me not wearing not wearing a mask. I probably should have kept on the mask like most of the time when they were working on me, but I just felt guilty, but I still hadn't shown any symptoms. My temperature was normal, so I think that they, felt like safe enough to work on me, so. It was really, really good. Like, holy shit. Okay. Now I'm going to go into the shade Delicious. I'm just going to do my makeup as I'm eating, because But I really have just been enjoying this palette a lot. The mattes are so easy to use. I feel like it's already on. And I barely did anything. I feel like this is one of the best formulas I've tried this whole year. Like, these palettes really did impress me a lot. Alright, maybe I should have had actual lunch, but because I am feeling pretty hungry right now. Okay. So anyway, yeah, I've just been trying to, like, I don't know. It's been really hard for me to motivate myself to do pretty much anything besides, like, film or, like, watch shows and stuff like that. I've had, like, ups and downs a lot lately. And it's a lot of things going on personally. So, I'm going to use the shade Toasted and put that in my crease. But, again, it's, like, too personal for me to talk about on YouTube. But it's been really hard. Like, one of my friends has just been going through a lot. And she's been in the hospital for, like, almost 3 weeks now. I think it's been about 3 weeks. And it just really sucks that I can't even, like, really visit her because due to COVID, I would have to, and also I would have to go out of state to visit her. I just don't want to, like, say too much about it, but, like, it just really makes you, like, it, like, I don't mind, you know, anything about what's been going on. That's just been, like, the hardest thing that I've had to deal with, like, not being able to see her in the hospital. Like, that's what people don't understand. It's like, do you understand, like, how terrible it is to, like, not be able to see your loved ones in the hospitals right now because they can't let too many people visit, or, like, people are dying alone and people are dying without people with them? Like, do they understand, like, how scary that is and how upsetting it is to not have anyone with you? Like, you don't want to be alone at the end. Like, it's just, people don't get that. And, like, it's so scary to think about because it's not like a respect to care about your fellow stranger. It's about to care about humanity. It's about to care about our population, to care about our our human race. Like, I don't really understand why it's such a big sacrifice for people to wear a fucking mask. Like, it really makes no sense to me. But, like, at the same time, like, I think like a normal person. And, you know, I will listen to people that have objections over it. Like, I will hear you. I'm not gonna, like, I have given up fighting with people about it because it really just doesn't do anything. It doesn't change their mind about anything. So I've just found just reading about it and laughing about it makes me feel better than, like, wasting my time arguing with people. Because, and I'm not saying, like, I should stay silent about everything, but it's like, it's kind of like, it makes you feel, like, so inadequate when you talk to these people. But it also makes you feel like, you know, I'm doing my part, I'm doing what I can, and that's all I can do. Like, I can't be like a unsung hero for everyone. I'm trying to do what I can to, you know, hopefully protect people. And like, I'm going to see my boyfriend, but, like, other than that, besides, like, dealing with, like, customers in the mall when I was working, I'm not really working right now. So anyway, so now I'm going to use the shade Homemade, obviously, but these shades are so rich and easily blendable that, like, I don't get tired of using, I'm, like, tired of using these mattes, like, every day, because they're so nice to blend. Like, they're just so easy to work with. Like, see, it's already on. Like, it barely takes any building up. And, like, a lot of people were super impressed with these palettes from BH. So I hope that they come out with, like, maybe, like, other themed palettes with, like, the same formula. Because, like, I think they would do a really good job with, people wanting to buy them. Because I feel like BH is, like, one of those brands that, like, change up their formula all the time. Even though I haven't really tried many of their palettes, this is my first palette that I've ever tried from them, but I am so impressed by this quality. Like, this quality is just as good as, like, indie brands to me. And I've tried quite a few indie brands this year, and I just feel like these blend so nice. Like, there's no patchiness. There's no, like, texture buildup. It just looks nice and smooth. I like these even more than the Ofra shadows. And I wasn't, like, that blown away by the formula. But I feel like, also, since I've been using this Luxie Beauty brush more than this one from Lime Crime, I feel like this one, like, makes the shadows blend out a little better. I mean, I love this brush, but I feel like I have to wash it again. And not just use the spot cleaner, because it kind of, like, affects, like, the way it applies shadows, so. It's still a great brush, though. I love it, but I have to wash it again. So I'm just going to apply my glitter glue, because you guys know I can't live without glitter glue. No matter, like, what look I do, I have to put on glitter glue, and I love how I'm rhyming. But I haven't really filmed too much. I mean, I did film yesterday. Sorry. I don't know why this shit freezes all the time. It drives me nuts. I hadn't filmed since, like, last Thursday when I did, like, the first impressions on the Ofra palette, so. And that's the only time I've used it, so. It's so weird, like, how much better you feel, like, when you just start filming. Because, like, I know I'm, like, talking to myself because, like, a lot of people don't really watch my videos. But, like, I don't know. It just makes me feel better. And that's what people don't understand about makeup. It's, like, everybody's like, why do you wear it? Why do you buy it? And I'm just like, because I love it. It's not for anybody else. I feel totally comfortable going out like this. It just makes me feel more confident, and, like, makeup is so much fun. Makeup is pretty. Makeup is something that I've just really loved and embraced, and just, I don't give a fuck what people think about it anymore. So now for my lid shade, I'm going to go in with, oh, excuse me, the shade Fudge. This is, like, a more cooler tone color, but it's so pretty. So I'm going to use that one. Oh, I love it. All right, I'm getting some Instagram messages right now. Let me see. Oh, okay. So Debbie, like, messaged me about something. And I haven't really been involved in a collab in a while. But this sounds like an interesting one, so I might join it, but there is, like, a lot of people in it right now. And I haven't really been in, like, a huge collab like that ever, really. I just want to know, like, who's involved in it. Because, you know, stuff goes on behind the scenes that you guys don't see, and you end up, like, not being friends with certain people anymore, but I don't think there's anybody involved that I wouldn't want to work with, so it sucks. It really does suck, and that, like, really upset me too when all those things happened too. But again, everything happens for a reason, and, like, you can't fix everything. And I'm not saying that I didn't contribute to the cause, because I did. So it just depends on whether people forgive you or not. And if they don't, then you just have to live with it. But yeah, so it's just been really hard to not be able to see my friend. And it's just really taking a toll on me mentally. That's why I've just been really upset lately. I've just been really depressed. I was really okay for the last, like, 5 or 6 months. Like, for me, I've really learned to just be, like, more of a homebody, spend time with my family, spend time with my boyfriend, and not really, like, worry about the outside world, because it's just so dark and scary right now. And I don't want to say, like, you know, I'm not lucky enough to be living at home still in a safe environment, in a safe house. But, like, people don't even think about, like, what goes on, like, outside of America. Even America, like, it sucks. But, like, at least we can go to the safety of our own home. And these people, like, don't even think about that. Like, in, like, third world countries right now, the virus is so bad, but, like, at the same time, like, the fact that we could literally choose to be home to save more lives and to wear a mask would save, like, 30,000 lives. And the fact that we're, like, basically, I think we hit 200,000 deaths already. I think we hit it, like, yesterday or something. Like, that is really scary. Like, and they say the number one thing that would prevent the spread and prevent people from getting infected and not dying is wearing masks. And, like, the fact, you know, I love the memes where they say, like, I'll sit on the couch to save my country when my grandparents went to war to save my country. Like, we're not getting drafted for a war. Like, I would object more to getting drafted for a war than wearing a fucking mask and keeping everybody safe. I don't understand. Like, people are so crazy about it. Like, and then they say the people that do object to it have, like, mental issues. And I don't want to, like, assume anything. I don't want to say, like, oh, yeah, these people are crazy. But it's just such a selfish way of thinking. Like, again, you can have your objections to it. But at the same time, like, I even have trouble in my own house with certain family members. But, like, at the same time, like, they're the one person that, like, probably socially distances the most. Because my mom is going out getting groceries, but now she's not in the store anymore, and she hasn't been in the store for a while. So I'm actually really happy that she's not in the store. They said she's not even going to have to be in the store again until, like, next year. So I'm really happy about that. And for me, since my schedule got cut down to be just 1 day a week, I feel way better about that. So, and thank God I haven't gotten sick yet from working, because, you know, some people still come in with their kids without masks on. And they are, you know, young kids, and that is fine, obviously, because kids 2 and under don't have to wear a mask. But some of them just let their kid run wild, and I'm just like, come on, you know, like, it's just such a selfish mentality. Like, why do you have to take your kid to the mall? Or keep it in a stroller? Bring a stroller with you and keep it in the stroller if you know that your kid is, like, very hyper. And I'm like, why not just keep them in a stroller? And if they scream, then you can leave the store. Like, come on, you know? Alright. Enough ranting. I'm gonna grab my foundation now. Okay, so for my face, I'm just gonna spray my usual, which is the Wet n Wild MAC Prep and Prime Cucumber. Freaking love this stuff so much. And then I'm just gonna prime with the Wet n Wild face primer, because I really have been liking this one a lot lately. And it's so nice on the skin. I really like Wet n Wild's primers. Wet n Wild and Maybelline are, like, my 2 favorite drugstore primer brands. And I really like e.l.f.'s too. But I'm kind of getting sick of, like, the cheap packaging because it's really annoying that, like, I can't really use that one now because, like, the packaging broke. Like, on the inside, I'm a bit annoyed about that. And Wet n Wild's cheaper. I prefer the squeezy tube kind of, primers, to be honest, rather than, like, the pumps. I'd prefer a pump for, like, my foundation. Or, like, you know, like the ColourPop Tinted Moisturizer. I do like the squeezy tube, but, like, I wish that most of my foundations had pumps, so, like the one I'm about to use. But, for my foundation today, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to use this today. I think that I'm almost possibly done with this again. I mean, it's not really coming out. Okay, there we go. Just took a little while. So, Yom Kippur is coming up this weekend. And one of my friends asked me, because we were talking about this, like, earlier in the month. Like, when it was still warm out, like, when we could use, like, her pool and stuff, that we wanted to go apple picking at some point, like, before, like, you know, everybody has to stay inside for a while. I probably shouldn't have used this foundation today, because it is a little bit scented, so it might, like, irritate my skin that's, like, already irritated as hell from crying. But it's okay. I think I'm just gonna use a pretty light layer. That's all I'm going to use, honestly. Because I think that this is pretty empty. If I used it up again, that's crazy. Because this is the second time I would use it up. Because I've used a full one of this up before. So it would be like my most used up drugstore foundation. But it feels okay, so. But yeah, I'm just going to do like a pretty light layer. Need a little bit more water. But actually, like, something came in the mail today. Alright, I need to stop being all over the place. So before I say that, I just wanted to say that she asked me, because I texted her like a couple days back and she didn't answer me back until like today. And I asked her about, like, when are you planning to go apple picking? And she said that she wants to go on Sunday, and Sunday is Yom Kippur. And I'm just like, I really can't go on Yom Kippur, even though, like, we are going to go, like, pretty early in the morning, and I would drive by myself. But the thing is that the place that they want to go apple picking is, like, an hour away, and I was like, I don't know if I really want to do that, to be honest. I'd rather, like, go to a winery with them at some point. So, I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sorry. It's just like, I delayed having lunch because I thought he would have answered me by now, but I guess he's still sleeping, but I'm starting to get hungry, so I did want to leave pretty soon. It's fine. And to shake this out is a bit annoying because... Alright, that's better. I'm just going to take a bit more on my neck. I think he got confused with the days that I was supposed to see him, but I told him I was going to stay home tomorrow and not today. So I really hope that I'm not wasting the day because, yeah, because then I would have, like, cleaned today because I really need to clean, like, pretty badly. So, I mean, I've been, like, cleaning here and there, but I haven't really been keeping up with it that well. Like, I did clean my bathroom last week, and I did clean, whatchamacallit, I vacuumed my floor like a couple of days ago because I was like, I need to at least vacuum the floor if I'm not able to like clean my whole room. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna try out a new concealer today. I forgot that I picked this up yesterday, so I was like, let me try it out today. So I picked up the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Warm because I'm probably going to return the Rare Beauty concealer because I'm really not too impressed by it. I really love the Pat McGrath one, but this one has been on my radar for a while, so I think I'm going to give this a shot. So it has a really big, nice applicator. It's pretty similar to the Flawless Camo Concealer, which I have as well, and I really love that one too. But this already feels really nice. I can already tell it feels really lightweight. So let's blend that out. I've heard pretty good things about this one, so I've heard that, you know, a lot of people like mixing the two, the hydrating and the full coverage one, so yeah, that's really nice. I like this so far. But yeah, I told him like I would come over today because originally I was going to stay home today, but like things got switched up because I have to go run an errand on Thursday. So I was like, I'll come over today and stay home tomorrow. I don't know if he got confused by that, so I'm not really sure. And then, oh, that feels really nice. I like it. It looks really good. And then I'm just going to apply it underneath my eyes. I'm just going to take like, that probably should be good. Hopefully that this is wet enough. I'm going to take a little bit more water on my sponge, and then I'm going to blend it out. Oh yeah, wow, that looks really good. Ooh, that's really nice and lightweight. Oh, I like that a lot. That's a really nice concealer. I didn't think I was gonna like it this much. That blended out so nice, and like right away. I'm telling you, the drugstore like kicks butt with concealer. I love the Milani one. I love the L'Oreal Infallible. I love the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. Like, I've loved more drugstore concealers than high-end ones this year. But this applies really nice and smoothly. I've also been freaking loving this sponge, though. The complexion sponge. It blends out concealer so nicely. Like, but it blends so nice. Like, there's no dry patches like the Rare Beauty one. I mean, it might not have as much coverage, but, like, I really like that. So, it looks really good. Hello. Yeah, I like that a lot. It looks great. Wow. And then I'm going to set it with the e.l.f. powder. So that's kind of exciting that I'm using the powder too. I don't know. These things make me excited, I guess. I feel like I feel like this video has been like a century long already. So who knows how long I've been rambling. But yeah. I just wanted to update you guys that like it's okay to not be doing well right now. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are struggling a lot, so I just feel that it's better to like talk about it than to like, you know, just keep it to myself because it does make me feel better. But just know, like, if you ever need someone to talk to, like, you can message me on Instagram at any time. It's CPW819. So, just in case if you need somebody to talk to. Okay, so for my face, I'm just going to set my face with my usual, which is the Flower Beauty powder. So I'm just going to do that real quick. Ugh, this foundation looks really good today too, actually. Such a nice foundation. Okay, so now I actually have a new liner to try out. I bought this LA Girl Ultimate Eye Intense Stay Auto Liner because I needed a new nude liner because I use nude liner like all the time now. So I think I've heard pretty good things about these push-up liners from LA Girl, so I kind of wanted to try this one. And it's the only one I could really find at CVS because for some reason they didn't have the L'Oreal one. But honestly, I wasn't too thrilled with that one. I mean, it was good, but it still like kind of irritated my waterline a bit. Like, it was fine, but like it was super old. I was like, I needed to replace it. So I'm gonna try this out. I just don't know why this is like already broken. It's like not making it apply that great. Okay, that is nice. It feels nice on the waterline. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. So I did work out today and I did, I had coffee this morning, but I feel like I'm already tired. Like, I'll feel okay for like 2 hours and I'm tired already, so yeah. And then I did also replace my L'Oreal Voluminous Primer yesterday because the one that I have, again, is getting pretty old, so I went and bought a new one of this yesterday too, and I love this primer. Oh my god, I'm so impressed by this concealer. It looks so good. Like, holy crap. And then for the mascara, I'm just gonna grab the one that's in front of me, but I've been loving this mascara anyway. So I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Lash Freak. This mascara is so good. I love it. But I'm just really hoping I didn't piss the day away because I don't know if he got confused by the days that I was supposed to see him, so. I mean, I'm literally supposed to see him for the rest of the week anyway after tomorrow, so. I think I'm going to try this on my lower lashes too, because a lot of people say that the brush is good for the lower lashes too. Actually, no. I think I'm just going to use my Lash Discovery. Yeah, I feel like you know what? Let's try it. Actually, that's pretty nice. I mean, I use the Lash Discovery all the time. I still like the Lash Discovery more though, but this looks pretty good. Let's try the other side. Okay, so now I'm going to bronze up my skin. So I'm just going to use my Wet n Wild Ticket to Brazil bronzer because I felt like using this today. If I could find my rouge. When my boyfriend finally answered me, it's like been really like difficult for him to get my messages lately, so I don't know. It's just freaking weird. So anyway, now I'm just going to bronze up my skin, but I also feel like this video took me forever to film anyway, so. But yeah, I'm not really sure what I want to eat today. I just feel like we have so much like fried food all the time, so I'm not really sure what to get. Excuse me. And then for my cheeks, for blush, I've been trying to like rotate my blushes more and use like older blushes that I really love. So I'm going to take my Burt's Bees Toasted Cinnamon. I'm going to use this tonight. I thought that this was Bare Peach, but it's Toasted Cinnamon, but I love this blush. The Burt's Bees blushes are so nice. I'm kind of interested in trying the brand Kiko because I haven't tried anything from them. And they're like a pretty affordable brand. And every time I see their packaging, I always think it's so pretty. So if you guys have any like recommendations from them, I would love to know. I'm freaking loving this concealer though. I love it so much more than the Rare Beauty. I'm definitely going to return that one because it's not as good as this one. This one is so nice. I really like this concealer a lot. Okay, and then for my highlights, I did use this quite a bit last month. But I kind of wanted to go into it again because I am wearing the Cinderella shirt today. So I kind of wanted to echo wearing it. And I really wanted to wear the coinciding highlighter. So I'm going to use Horse and Carriage from ColourPop. And I'm just going to apply that. I do have a new lip product. But I'm not sure if it's going to go with this look. But I still want to try it. So, oh, it's such a pretty highlight. I have so many highlighters now, I just kind of just use whatever, like, I grab. It's so hard for me to figure out what highlight I want to use half the time, but as long as I have one on my face, and I'm good. It's just, like, kind of crazy how many I actually have. And then I'm just going to spray my face with my Pretty Fresh spray. And then I'm just going to fill in my brows off camera and brush my teeth real quick, and then we'll apply my lip. Okay, so I forgot to apply my inner corner highlight. I mean, I remembered. I just didn't apply it yet. I don't know why I say things like that. So I'm just going to use Cookie Dough. This has been, like, my favorite shade. And I love using this on the inner corners, but it's so gorgeous on the lid. I might just do like a live tomorrow using this palette. Well, let me not poke myself in the eye. But yeah, I just feel like this whole year has kind of just like made me, not that I've ever really taken things for granted before, but I feel like it just has made me appreciate things even more in life. Like, we all think that we're gonna live forever, and unfortunately we don't. And it just makes, like, me kind of just want to contribute in any way I can even more by doing my part. And I don't know why, like, isn't that what it's about to be an American? To contribute to your country. And it's just kind of, like, ridiculous. Like, we have so much freedom. And the fact that some people compare wearing masks or the lockdowns, some people compared them to the same thing as slavery. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, you're not doing manual labor getting whipped in a freaking cornfield for not performing your job. Or you're not getting raped every night, or you're not getting smuggled through the Underground Railroad just to have your freedom. Like, sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. Like, are you serious? That shows how racist most people are. But then they're like, I'm an American, I would do anything for my country, but you won't wear a mask. And you think lockdowns are like slavery? I'm like, are you fucking serious? because we're trying to protect our people from not dying. I mean, I was really afraid when the lockdown started, because I didn't think I was going to be able to see my boyfriend. I didn't think I was going to be able to leave the house, really. So I would always leave, like, earlier at night, and I would say, like, you know, I'll put, like, a food bag in my car just to make it look like I went to go get groceries. But they would be like, you know, why are you shopping this late at night? And I'd be like, oh, like, I, you know, was just eating, or I was needed to get groceries, like, you know, just stuff like that. But, like, then we realized, you know, like, we do have a lot of freedom, and just because we were locked down doesn't mean we couldn't go anywhere. That was the difference between our country and other countries, is that they weren't, like, making people, like, be locked down. They were just saying, you know, stay home, stop the spread. In some states, I mean, there were stay-at-home orders, but we didn't have a shelter-in-place order. We had a stay-at-home order because Cuomo thought it was still important for citizens to be able to go outside and go on runs or walks or stuff like that, as long as you were by yourself. And the fact that Cuomo, like, got the numbers down so low. I know I haven't really talked about the virus in a while, but I feel like, you know, it's still heavy on people's minds. So I try not to talk about it too much, but there is a lot that I have to say about it. So the fact that Cuomo, like, got the numbers down so low when we used to be the epicenter is pretty amazing. And I know a lot of people, like, hate him right now because they're like, oh, well, he's like a king and whatever. And it's like, I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, he literally got our numbers down so low and we're not the epicenter anymore. But he said, you know, that doesn't mean that we shouldn't be cautious. It does not mean that the virus is over. But it was just amazing that he did that. I'm not saying he single-handedly did it, but he had a, you know, a big role to play in that. So, all right, so now I'm just going to do my lips real quick. So for my lip color, I got this in the mail today and I didn't realize what it was. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited to try this. So I ordered this back in I think like June or July, you know, when all of the riots were going on. I kind of just wanted to do something to donate to Black Lives Matter. So I ended up ordering this lipstick, and it took like 3 months to get here, but also because I have a lot of glitter underneath my eyes, but I really don't care. It's from the brand Lip Slut, and it's called the Fuck Trump Matte Liquid Lipstick. So I'm so excited to try this. And I love on the packaging, it has him like wearing the lip shade. I think that's hilarious. So I'm going to try this out. I thought it was a nude shade, but it's like this pinky color, like rosy pink, and it says Fuck Trump on it. So I'm really excited to try it out. So we're going to throw this on today. It's like a really pretty, like, rosy pink shade. So let's try it out. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that is a really nice formula. Honestly, I didn't expect much from this brand because I've never ordered anything from them before, but it's really nice. Wow, that's really nice. Just gonna dip in one more time. Now my phone's gonna blow up with Instagram messages because I just got added to the collab group, so. Alright, I feel like this Get Ready With Me has been like the forever video. It does feel a bit drying, but it's really not that bad. I'm getting real hungry. All right. It does feel a bit dry, but it is nice. I do like that. It's really pretty too. It's a really pretty shade. So we're finally done with this video. Let me take my hair down. All right. So this is pretty much the finished look. So here are the eyes, the cheeks, and the lips. I am really impressed with this concealer. I really, really like it. It looks really good underneath the eyes. It might have creased a tiny bit, but honestly, I don't really mind that. I think it looks really nice and hydrating underneath. I'm all about the super hydrating concealers. You guys know I don't love full coverage anything. I just really like something that makes my under eyes look healthy, and the same thing with my complexion for foundation and stuff. And you guys know how much I love this palette, and the nude liner is actually really nice. I actually like it even more than the L'Oreal Infallible one. It's really nice. And of course the mascara is amazing, and everything else I used on my face I've used before. And the lipstick's really pretty. I like it a lot. So yeah, that's it, you guys. So please like and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. I kind of feel so much better just putting makeup on. So yeah, I love you guys. Bye!